Your
Harry
attention, please.
Money comes
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen
New
to
York,
shut things down here
number
in the ninth.
23.
Here's
Harry
Matt Joyce now.
Money.
He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff is obvious. To go along with it, but he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he'll step off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through.
A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach. Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings.
Your
Harry
attention, please.
Money takes the
Now
ball
pitching
now in
for
inning
New
number
York,
9, looking to
number
close the
23.
door.
Harry Money. Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jock Peterson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing full attention.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits them.
He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.